Conversations with Pam Ross. My name is Pam Ross, and I can't thank you enough for joining us today. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for listening. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for rating.
Yeah.
I mean, my God, we started this. It's just a fun little hobby. Just to get on.
Just why not?
Have conversations with people, and I'm having a good time. Huh? You
know
still
my
having
favorite
fun?
phrase? Always. My favorite phrase is sure, why not?
Sure.
Do you want to talk? Sure, why not?
Sure. Why not?
Let's do it.
love it. So, hey, I got a new book coming out.
You
Yeah!
do? How exciting.
It is actually really exciting. This book is called Get Ready to Fly, Preparing Your Soul to Soar.
Ooh.
And it
sounds super deep.
It's actually not. Yeah, it is. Because that's the work that I'm called to do.
Yeah.
So the book helps people do the deep work and literally helps you prepare your soul for success.
Oh.
Y'all know YPJ, right?
Yes.
Indiana. Come on, Indiana. So my brother, he posted something that was such the essence of this book.
Mm-hmm.
He said, success is not hard. Being successful at success is hard.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
And it got my attention because I was in the middle of writing.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole idea of the book is to help people avoid dying by death by success.
Yeah.
And we've seen it. You know, you've seen amateur athletes who work so hard. I mean, hours of grueling to finally make it. And then they make it and their lives implode.
Yeah. Well, even looking, I mean, this is no shade, but recent events with the Carl Lentz.
Yes!
He needed that. He needs
oh my
book.
Gosh.
He
And
needs
so, so what it does is the book is designed to help people navigate the pressures, help you prepare on the ground to prepare for the pressures that happen when you're in the sky, when you're up and flying. So it's called Get Ready to Fly, Preparing Your Soul to Soar.
That's
and I'm
so
super
exciting.
duper excited about it. Yeah.
You should be.
I'm super excited about it. And so I wanted to, the first section of the book, because the way I wrote it was in chunks, in sections, but each section has short little chapters and that are easy to read.
Yeah. So why fly then? So why, like, it just, the airplane came to you first, or the name came to you first?
Well, let me tell you what happened. I had quit ministry.
That's it. I'm done.
Yeah. Oh, no, honey. I was done. I was really done. This was many, many years ago. Well over 15 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Well over 15 years ago. I had quit ministry. My life was a wreck. And I felt like, how could God use me in ministry with my life being a wreck?
Yeah.
So I said to your mom, I said, yeah, I'm done after today. We were driving. I was going to be the MC of a prayer breakfast, a prophetic breakfast. I know.
Did you know what prophetic meant back
I did, absolutely.
You
I
knew?
knew, but I just thought I'm going to go. I'm going to MC this thing. And when I sit down from here, you know how you build it all up in your mind. You're so dramatic.
That's it?
So I said,
just drop it
I said, this is my last thing. I'm not going to do any more teaching or training or anything ministry related. And at that time, I was just basically doing local stuff. So I went and I said, hey, I'm done. And I did the part of being the MC. The last thing you do is bring up the speaker. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome.
Right.
Come on, put your hands together, blah, blah, blah. The speaker gets the
Smiling
mic.
on the inside.
You go and sit down. And I'm trying to get the waiter to give me a plate because, you know, they don't feed the MC because you're up and down. And so the man of God looks at me and says, Pam, get ready to fly.
Oh, wow.
The day that you quit, you know, get ready to fly. I see you surrounded by Louis Vuitton luggage. Now, one of the reasons why I was quitting is because I was broke.
I ain't working for this no more. I need to make some money. All right.
No, because I felt like the Lord don't pay you well.
Well, it's not that the Lord doesn't pay you well.
Well, come on now. I just felt like this is terrible. I need to do something else. So, so the man of God said, Pam, get ready to fly. And he said, I see you surrounded by Louis Vuitton luggage. And he goes on to prophesy so much of what is happening in my life right now.
Wow.
He said, I see you getting on and off planes. I see you. And I'm just looking at him like, really? To the point where the look on my face, because I don't have a poker face, as you know. So the look on my face must have been saying, really, sir, man, I just quit. And he said, oh, no, it's real. Stand up. So, yeah, begins to declare these things. And this is what made me believe him. Mm-hmm. He said, I see you traveling, helping churches operate in a spirit of excellence. Now,
wow.
I was studying, putting together a training called Developing a Spirit of Excellence. So, yeah. So, by that time.
So many jokes.
Now doesn't he have jokes?
So many jokes.
Like, wait until you quit to say, I can't do it. Done. And then he says, okay, now you're going to really go higher. Like,
that was great.
Yeah.
You did so great on that quitting. I loved it now.
That was a great quit.
Yeah.
You need get several more of those out.
Right. that was
you
great.
You have several quits in you. Let's just keep processing until they all come out. Right. And then you're really going to do something for people.
Isn't that great? You're like,
I hate all of it. I hated all of it. So, yeah, the man of God was like, I see you traveling. So, when he said that, that's when, you know how you're receiving a word and you're just receiving it by faith?
Yeah.
And then suddenly the fear of the Lord comes on you. Because, you're kind of standing there like a pouty teenager.
Yeah.
Whatever. Oh, amen.
They getting on my nerves anyway.
Amen. Like, amen.
Right.
Amen. Right. And then something happens and the fear of the Lord came on me. And so what I did is I took a picture of some Louis Vuitton luggage and I put the words around it, get ready to fly, put it in a frame and kept it for years.
Wow. You have it?
Yes, it's around here somewhere. I have to find it. But kept it for years. And people would come in my office and say to me, what's that? I'm like, I'm glad you asked. Like, poor people. So I can't tell you how many times I've told the story.
Yeah.
While nobody's calling you. But I'm going to tell you what God said.
This is what God said.
This is what he said. He said, get ready to fly. Blah, 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 blah. Right? So I would say the whole thing. And I went to do a training. And I decided to name the training. I decided to do this training based on the pre-flight instructions for the Federal Aviation Administration. Because I felt like this is a church that is elevating, And so I said, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna use these elements. So I didn't know what to name it. And I was like, oh, I'm looking at the frame. I'll name it. Get ready to fly. So yeah, hilarious. So
so exciting. I've heard
really
this
thrilled.
Story, but I'm still excited.
It's really exciting. I'm thrilled about it. And then what I think is interesting is as I was in the midst of traveling on my way to train it, didn't know I was going to write a book about it, but on my way to train it, I get on a plane and a drunk guy gets on.
Don't you just love the drunk people?
So
they're interesting. They are interesting.
So I did not know. I did not know what his fate was going to be. So the guy gets on. He just is happy. I mean, he's like staggering down the aisle. He's like, how are you? Like, I mean, really, just a friendly guy.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, oh, this is going to be fun. And he sits right across from me.
Oh, my.
And then his wife, he sits next to a lady who knows him and later finds out that's his wife. And she says, you're drunk, Frank. Frank, if you're listening to this, wouldn't that be hilarious? Like somebody would email me.
That would be
and
awesome.
say, I'm Frank.
I was that guy.
I was that guy. Yeah, please forgive me. But yeah, she was chewing him out. You're drunk, Frank. You're drunk. And she said, I am going to Hawaii. With or without you, Frank. And she was like rolling. She was hitting that R, Frank. She was so mad.
Right.
And even though I wanted to feel sorry for her with her frustration, he was just adorable. He was hilarious. And I was rooting for Frank. I thought, I'm going to California. Frank will be asleep by the time we,
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to get in the air.
By the time we get in the air, Frank will be knocked
He's
out.
He's going to be knocked out. No, baby. When I tell you 4 Sky Marshals came for Frank.
Oh, my Lord. What did Frank do?
Nothing. He was just drunk.
He was just drunk. Wow.
And he was just drunk. So they told us. So when they came, he said, oh, beep, they're coming for me. And his wife was like, yeah, they're coming for you, Frank. They're just mad. So they come, and he's like, you're for me, aren't you? Hold on. Like, they're getting this stuff. And they walk him out. And then hilariously, I then later, like, we're way in the air. And I asked the flight attendant, like, hey, why couldn't you guys just let the guy... He seemed like a harmless guy. Just let the guy fly. He would have fallen asleep. His wife was making more noise about it. She said, oh, no, you don't fly drunk.
Oh.
Yeah. She said, because the way you are on the ground could be friendly.
Oh.
But when you get in the air,
really,
there's no telling what you could become.
Wow.
Isn't that interesting?
That's so interesting.
So I just kept thinking about that the whole flight. Like,
yeah,
what's in your gut will go to your head as you elevate. I know!
That's the first chapter?
Yes! So what's in your belly?
I don't know if it's deep. I'm not sure.
What's in your belly? Yeah, what? And you don't always
Wow.
know. You think, oh, I'm just a little impatient.
Right.
Oh, I'm just reliable with the ladies. I'm just a little this. I'm just a little
the
that.
ladies love.
Okay, right. You just think you're
Yeah.
just a little bit greedy or a little bit jealous or a little bit. You know
Just
what I mean?
I just have a little temper.
I got a little problem.
It's
just a little problem.
Yeah.
And then, but when she said that, oh no, you don't do that. So then I started doing medical research, and you discover what's in your belly. Mm-hmm. That's why sometimes people get sick on a flight. Isn't it? So it goes to your head very quickly. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's what we talk about. You know. So have you ever worked with someone who was nice and then they got a promotion and they became?
You know what's interesting?
I'm in control now.
I don't recall anyone like that. I recall being... I don't recall. I'm sure I have.
Are you the youngest child, though? Do any of your brothers and sisters, your brother or your sister ever do that? Oh, we're alike, aren't we? The youngest?
Yeah,
and we have an older brother, older sister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not really, because we were all so close in age. So that part, but I do... You know what? No, I had a manager, and this is when I worked at Starbucks. And I don't know if it was because of getting promoted or just probably like you were saying.
Yeah.
The promotion.
The promotion came quickly.
More money came with that, more responsibility. And I firmly believe, I cannot definitively say yes, but we believe he was on drugs.
Oh, no.
So I think the pressures of life and marriage and stuff.
Yes.
And then being a manager.
Yes.
Having that elevated
He
step.
thought, this is going to help me manage my life.
Exactly.
I just need more energy or I just need whatever. That's how people get caught up in that.
Yeah. And
nobody says, I want to, wreck my life.
Right. So like it was already in him.
Yes.
But that promotion, that elevation caused him to go somewhere and to use something and it wrecked his life.
Oh, man.
He got let go. I mean, he should have. He was horrible. Oh, my God, he was terrible.
Horrible bosses.
He and I clashed several times.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Mm-hmm. My brother used to do that when he was like, okay, I'm telling on my brother, and I think he does listen to this.
That's okay.
Oh, but anyway, no, seriously.
We love you.
If my mom left, that's back when you could leave your house and you wouldn't get arrested. You could leave your children in your house and you wouldn't get arrested. And so, like, leave the house. Your brother's in charge. I would roll my eyes.
To his head, huh?
My sister would be like, okay. I was the rebellious one. Whatever. I wouldn't tell her that. You say that. You say that when she's down the street. When she turn that corner, you say, what?
Okay, you know what? I guess you're right. Their heads didn't become big. See that?
What? Oh, you became rebellious?
Well, I didn't become rebellious. I just already knew I wasn't going to do it. I didn't know what
your rebellion came out.
Yeah.
It was already in your belly. See what I mean?
I'm not doing that.
I'm not doing that. Whatever. You're not the boss of me. That's the universal mantra for every youngest child.
Yeah, I was
especially
good.
If it's more than three or more.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that. No, but he would say, "I'm in charge. I'm the boss." Like
he really went to his head.
Oh, it went to his head too quickly. Promoted too fast.
Did you guys have to take him down a peg?
No, I never.
Elevation caused him to plummet.
See, here's the deal. When you work with someone or you're on a team with someone and you feel like they're kind of full of themselves, drunk with power, drunk with ego, all of that, it's not your responsibility to take them down a peg.
No.
And people think it is. People think it is.
I need to put them back in their place.
I need to.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Let them fall. Let them tumble all over themselves.
You just gotta pray for them and let them figure it out. Like you can if you know the person, if you have a personal relationship. But I think people get in a lot of trouble when they decide it's my job to take
you down and pay.
Yes. Yeah. So we think about even, we're in it now. Even our current national leader in America. You don't really get to see the real you until the real you is you with that power. You with that,
Yeah, but in that case, we already knew what he was like.
We knew. But other people didn't know.
voted him in. They shouldn't have. Oh, Lord,
People didn't
Lord,
know.
Lord. You're so
was,
kind and nice. Because I guess
you think they knew?
No, I don't think anybody knew. Because we saw him as a you're fired, just laughing. You know, I really did not think he would be this crazy as he. And
I think he surprised me.
He did. He surprised me in that.
I didn't think
regard.
it would be
You're
good.
Right. Yeah.
But I didn't think it would be this. I didn't think it would be this bad.
Yeah. It was like, oh, okay, he's gonna just be a little. He's gonna be very superficial and things.
Yeah.
But I did not think it would get to the level that it has risen to.
I mean, and it's here.
Yeah. Yeah, this is crazy. But no, that's so good. So get ready to fly. I love it.
Get ready to fly, preparing your soul
but
to soar.
But don't fly drunk.
No, you don't fly drunk. You got to sober up and get your life together. So we take you through get your whole gut. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So we take you through a whole success cycle of checking your baggage. Because, we all have baggage.
Yep.
And you need to check it before you get and what I love about it is as I was doing research for it, I kept checking myself.
Like, check my own bag.
Yeah, no, seriously. I kept checking myself like, oh my gosh, am I ready?
Yeah.
You know?
Or that's like when people pack their bags, they don't check their baggage and the cat's there.
Ah!
And like I read this article, this lady unopened, she had packed
she
packed her luggage and everything.
And a cat.
And then she was like, man, I can't. Well, he'll come later. He'll come out and he'll eat. She left the food and the cat sitter was all ready to go.
Oh my god!
And then she gets to the hotel. She opens the luggage and the cat's like, hey, Ma. So you better check your baggage.
I can't even imagine. Poor little thing.
Yeah.
But he must have been in the overhead. No way he could have. Well,
no, he was in.
He was checked. My God. Oh, because if she had carried him on, they would have seen him in the X-ray.
Or heard him meowing. Oh, yeah.
They would have seen him in the X-ray.
They would have seen him.
Oh, my God. No cats in the bag.
So you definitely have to check your baggage.
Yeah. So we do the check your baggage, and we take you all the way through to how you respond to the unexpected. So
that's so good.
I'm excited.
So hard, but it's good.
It is.
I'm excited for it.
It is. It won't. Well, no, I won't say it is. It won't be hard. We'll walk you through it. The whole book walks you through it. The workbook walks you through it. And if you plan on,
it doesn't mean it's not going to be hard though.
But here's the
check
deal.
Yourself.
But everybody's working so hard for success. Everybody's trying to level up. Everybody's on the grind. Mm-hmm. And the whole idea of, this is a social media world. People can get famous without being discovered.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just go
you
one
just
viral
put yourself
video.
out there.
One
viral video, and you could suddenly have all these eyes on you.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah. So I think it's needed. And my desire is that, my life's work is to give the world better leaders. Mm-hmm. And so if you can prepare people before they're elevated or before they're elevated again, then what happens is you won't have crazy leadership running companies or families or ministries,
So good. So good.
So anyway, that's it.
Yay.
I won't be listening for meowing in the next time I get on a flight. Lord have mercy. Lady, did you check your bag?
Check your bags.
Check your bags. Don't fly drunk.
Don't fly drunk. No, just say no. just say no.
A little overserved. That's all he was.
A little bit. 4 marches had to come get him.
Oh, they came from.
I think there was a little bit far rank.
Poor baby. Poor baby.
Poor
if you're listening, I was rooting for you. But
don't fly drunk.
What's right is right. He had to go. Hey, listen, thank you so much for listening in on the conversation. You've been listening to the Culturalist Podcast Conversations with Pam Ross. I'm Pam Ross.
I'm Dion Collins.
And you're amazing. Have a great week. Aileen, the show got you snoring.
Oh my God.
Girl, on the mic.
I was like looking for something to throw at you. I was like,
oh my gosh, I was snoring out loud.
And we couldn't. We were like, if we,
I was like,
should we?